Many times in life, we look at others and quietly ask ourselves a painful question: why can't I be like them? In today's fast-moving world, this feeling has grown stronger than ever. With apps like TikTok and Instagram, we scroll through endless images of smiling faces, perfect lives, and beautiful moments. Without realizing it, we begin to believe that everyone else is happier than us. This story is for those who feel unsatisfied with their own lives and think that happiness exists everywhere except within themselves. As you listen, you will also learn new words, so stay with the story until the very end. One day, a crow was flying across the sky when it landed on the branch of a tree near a quiet village. From there, it noticed a swan swimming peacefully in a nearby pond. The swan's feathers were bright and white, glowing under the sunlight. Villagers stood around the pond, admiring its beauty, whispering words of praise. Curious, the crow flew closer, wanting to see what made the swan so special. But the moment the villagers noticed the crow, their expressions changed. They waved their hands angrily and shouted, trying to chase it away. The crow quickly flew back to a tree, its heart sinking. Maybe they're afraid I will dirty the place, it thought. Feeling embarrassed, it moved to another branch, hoping no one would notice. Yet once again, the villagers pointed at it and drove it away. The crow felt deeply hurt. It watched how people smiled at the swan, how they admired its feathers, while no one showed kindness toward it. With a heavy heart, the crow left the village and flew deep into the forest. Sitting alone on a branch, surrounded by silence, it began to cry. "People hate me because of my black feathers," the crow whispered to itself. "If only I had white feathers like the swan, I would be happy too." At that moment, an old crow flying by noticed the young one's tears and landed nearby. In a calm voice, the old crow asked, "Why are you so sad, young one?" The crow replied, "I hate my black feathers. They are ugly. No one likes me." The old crow smiled gently and asked, "If you could look like any bird in the world, which one would you choose?" Without hesitation, the crow answered, "I want to look like the swan. Everyone admires it." The old crow nodded and said, "Deep in this forest, there is a magical spring. If you bathe in its water with a pure heart, you may change how you look. But before you do that, why don't you first ask the swan if it is truly happy?" The crow agreed and flew back toward the pond. When it reached the swan, the crow spoke softly, "Dear swan, you must be the happiest bird in the village. Your feathers are beautiful, and everyone loves you. Are you truly happy?" The swan lowered its head and replied, "Thank you for your kind words. My feathers may be beautiful, but I am not happy. People keep me as a pet. I cannot live freely. When I grow old, they may even use me for my meat. I do not know if I will still be alive tomorrow." The crow was shocked. "Then who do you think is the happiest bird?" it asked. The swan thought for a moment and said, "I believe parrots are the happiest. Their colorful feathers are even more beautiful than mine, and people do not eat them." The crow thanked the swan and flew away, searching for a parrot. After some time, it found one resting on a branch. The crow said, "Dear parrot, your feathers are so colorful and bright. You must be the happiest bird of all." The parrot sighed deeply. "My feathers are beautiful," it said, "but because of them, people capture me and keep me in cages. I spend my life locked up, always afraid." The crow's heart grew heavier. "Then who do you think is the happiest bird?" it asked again. "The peacock," the parrot replied. "People admire its feathers and give it a large place to live." The crow flew to a zoo and found a peacock proudly spreading its colorful feathers as visitors gathered around, taking pictures and praising its beauty. The crow approached and said, "Dear peacock, you are so magnificent. Your feathers are admired by everyone. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The peacock looked at the crow with tired eyes. "No, my friend," it said softly. "I am not happy. People take my feathers and sell them. It is painful when they pluck them, and it happens again and again. I wish I could live freely like you. No one bothers you, and you can go wherever you want." Hearing this, the crow felt something change inside its heart. For the first time, it realized that it had been taking its freedom for granted. All this time, it had been wishing for what others had, without seeing the invisible pain behind their lives. The crow returned to the forest and found the old crow waiting. With a calm smile, it said, "I do not want to be anyone else anymore. I am happy to be a crow." This story teaches us a simple but powerful lesson. Everyone has their own struggles, even those who seem happiest. When we compare ourselves to others, we do not become better, we become unhappy. Instead, we should be thankful for what we have. Remember, you are unique, and no one in this world can be a better version of you than yourself. If this story helped you learn a new lesson or new words, thank you for listening. This is Lessons Between Lines. See you in the next story, where we will continue learning together.